Today we're at Duff Park in Murrysville, PA, and this is actually right off of the Westmoreland Heritage Trail to our right there, and this is just a quick shot or two of the Westmoreland Heritage Trail in its busy section. Now back to Duff Park, and we're going to get on some of the trails, and we're going to walk about half the trails within Duff Park, and then next time we'll come back and walk the other half. This combination of trails that we're picking today is going to take us up the side of a mountain, past a geocache that we'll try and find, and then down the other side, and there's a river and a ravine area. There's a lot of these tree signs along the way, and they point out different trees. There's oak, maple, those two I know, but there's a lot that I don't know. So if you're like me and don't know a lot of trees, be prepared to learn yourself a thing or four. All right, we got our first split. The Violet Trail continues that way. Then we have the Bloodroot Trail, which goes up this way. So we're gonna take the Bloodroot Trail, and we're gonna try and turn this into a big loop. I will put it up on the map here, where you can see approximately the loop that I wanna take. If I change it partway through, I will expand that and show you the big loop we're taking. It's all uphill right now, so on the way back, I would bet that means we get to go downhill. I hope. This is good here to hit your shin on if you're not careful. This thing just keeps going up. You can actually probably see the slant on this, even on the camera this time. All right, we're going up here. Let's see what we got here. Beautiful day for this. It's like 75, 78 out, something like that. Just me and the trail at the moment. I've seen one other person so far, a couple people in the parking lot, but lots of trail to explore. Like little switchbacks here, because it goes right up the side of the hill. Oh, they have little QR codes here. Let's see where that takes us. I'll put it up here on the screen. That ended up being disappointing. It just took us to a 404 not found page. Way down in there, there's a person, and that might be able to show the height difference. There they go. So, yeah, we're slowly working our way up this trail here. All right, this is the connector Forbes Trail, and I think this will take us out to a road, which I want to take this connector trail out to the road, and then we'll come back and we'll use the Forbes Trail to connect with another trail. So I checked out the map and I was wrong. I put it here. I thought we were at the connector to the Forbes Trail, but we're not even close yet. We have to go uphill some more, and so we can even get to the road or the trail that takes us out to the road. And then we'll come back and connect to the Forbes Trail. There's the guy with the dog out there. Yeah, the Forbes Trail was too soon. That was a accidental shortcut there that we didn't want. So uphill we go. It's like one gigantic set of squats. Up we go. Starting to get a little more narrow here. I'm guessing less people come up this way. Wow, that's high up. See down into the valley there. Goes way down in there. Really pretty. Birdie over there. I think I saw a geocache available. I'll put that up on the screen here so you can see we're about a quarter mile away from it, a fifth of a mile. And providing the trail takes us that direction, we'll go look for it. Still going up. Still uphill. I don't know if I flatten the camera if that helps, but this is about eye level. Still goes up. All right, we got another tree over here. Let's take a look. Up the step we go and onward. Here's something. Pasture Rose Round Top Trail. Here's a split. So let's see which way I want to go. All right, so I guess technically the Bloodroot Trail turned into the Round Top Trail, which we're on now. And this is the split that we wanted. This pasture trail will take us out to the road, which we're gonna go just to see what it looks like. And then we're gonna come back and continue down this Round Top Trail where there should be a geocache. Maybe this will show on camera, but pretty narrow here. Oh. All right, coming up through. Definitely less people take this thing. This is the side connector trail, Pasture Rose. Still going uphill, so at least it'll be downhill on the walk back. Well, this gets really narrow up here, so let me face the camera towards me so you can see me ducking and all that stuff. It's more like a deer trail out here. Okay. I don't have the big camera out, but this is one of those. This one's black. It's one of those spiders. They cross the trails a lot. All right, I got to duck under his web. Onward. If there's too many of those, we're gonna go back. I don't have to duck those the whole way. I think we're starting to finally level out here. Still going on this branch trail. Not a lot to see. Whoa. I think this is like a different mode on the camera. On the phone, I don't know what this is, but it's blurring out the background. Kind of cool. Let me put it back to the regular. I see, that was OB. That was called cinematic mode. There's another sign up here. It's leveling out. Oh no, there's another split. Yeah, I wasn't planning on another split. We're gonna take the route that I think takes us towards the road here. Still pretty overgrown back in here, just trying to find the road that was promised. I don't even see anything in the distance, so might turn it around and go back to the Round Top Trail for now. Yeah, it just is more and more mountains. So back we go. I know there's cobwebs coming up in here somewhere. Oh, found it. Oh, it looks like it got lower. See the guy? Now he's there. He was up near the branches. All right, we're back at the connector. On we go, onto the Round Top Trail. Spiders are really out today. Somehow, I'm still going uphill. We will eventually get to the top of this thing. Whew. There's a sign up here. There it is. I think we're almost at the top here. Looks like it levels out. I think this is the peak right here. I'll try and show some footage of down in there. That's down the one side. And then there's down the other side. All right, way up on top of this trail here, there's a geocache. It says we're about 214 feet from it. So gonna try and find that. We've just made it to the top. All right, so we are right in the area of this geocache, and it should be right around here somewhere. The hint is X marks the spot, and I think we're in the little area here. So I think I get it. There's these logs back here that are crossed in an X, and I think there might be two bees tussling around it, but we'll try and avoid those and see if we can find this thing. See, these things are in an X shape. Oh, there it is. Back in there. Don't know if there's a pen, but this is definitively a visual log with video proof. So let's see here. Let's bring this out here. See what we got. All right, top of the hillside. Got a bench right here. Let's open this geocache and see what there is to see. Here it is. There is a skunk with this on it. It says, "Do not keep me. Ooh, I'm a trackable. Help me travel from cache to cache." We found a trackable. Pretty cool. So what we're gonna do is it says do not keep. So that means we're gonna pick this guy up. We're gonna keep him for now. And the next geocache we find, we're gonna put him in and help him travel to the next geocache. So this is my first trackable find ever. Very excited. Skunk with a little reindeer tag, and enter my code at geocaching.com/track to follow my adventures. I went to the site and put in the trackable number, and I found that he's been to Alaska 4 times and he's been moved around 6 times in the northeastern United States. So we'll log where we found him, and in one of our next adventures we'll find a new cache to put this trackable in. This log dates back to 2016, so 7 years ago almost, and Beans and Frank is a familiar name. I've seen that on a lot of geocaches around Westmoreland County. And yeah, it looks like the last find was July 25th, so we're now on September 1st, so a little over a month since this has been found. All right, so there we go. One skinny dude, 09/01/23. A little hard to see, but it's a pencil, so it's okay. Now I'm gonna put all this back, and we're gonna put it back at the X. All right, so we're gonna keep the skunk, and we're gonna move him to a new geocache, which is what we're supposed to do. And we'll look him up online and stuff, and you'll see this skunk in a future video, because we're gonna put him in another geocache and have him move around and track where he's been and stuff. So we'll put this cache back where we found it, right about here-ish, right on the ground. That's upside down though. Just like that's where we found it, right at the X. And the skunk's coming with us, and we're going to put him in another geocache in the future so he can move along. That's what you're supposed to do with these guys. Up there's the bench. We're now going downhill, following this round hill trail. Road out there, I think. Well, there's definitely a dog out there. I can hear him. I hear him. I do see him. I think we can zoom him. There he is. It's enough bothering the doggy. On we go. Down this hill. Ooh, steep. back on level ground for a bit. Bench here, double mark, that means it turns. This turn's pretty obvious, so that's nice. All right, so we're taking the Forbes Trail here as a connector to the Wake Robin Trail, which is gonna take us to the Trillium Trail, which is gonna take us back around and through stuff we haven't seen yet and back towards the car. So it's one big loop today. And then looks like there's another half of this park that we could do that's another entire loop. So that other half of the park will have to be for another video for sure. All right, and up here we have a sign for the Wake Robin Trail, I believe, which is straight ahead. Forbes continues this way, but I think we're gonna have to hit Forbes another day. That is beautiful though. Take a look at that. But yeah, that's gonna be a very long trail. So we're gonna take Wake Robin here and maybe we'll get a view on these flowers real quick. Some nice purple ones out there too. Complementary colors, yellow and purple. Here's a chestnut oak. Here's a white oak. Oh, those trees are nice. So now we're taking the Trillium Trail, and I don't think we've seen this section yet, but it's gonna loop us back around and towards the car. We're kind of in the cutout on this hillside actually. It goes up there and then it drops down in there. That is a long tumble. Might be the steepest cliffside I've seen on a trail, in my hikes so far at least. Look at that. Burl, white oak with burl. like this trail's marked in black. I've seen that quite a few times now. It's like bark from that tree almost melting with the ground. Looks like it came from there. We're still actually a ways up here. I don't know if you can see down into the river. River's way down in there. All right, so that blue down there is the river. I'm gonna try and zoom in on it if I can. Probably won't let me. Oh, it did. Yeah, see, that's the river down there. Now you can see it moving. Another big fallen tree crossing the path here. Don't know if I can get that on camera or not, but I might try. Oh, there's mushrooms on it. Sun's really coming through the leaves nice. All right, we're gonna keep following the Trillium Trail, but there goes the Violet Trail. Trillium Trail's what we want. What's this one? Columbine Trail goes that way. We want the Trillium Trail. Goes this way. I think the walnuts are coming down already. Steps here. Back there's those steps. Bugs are really out. Here we got a eastern hemlock. Here's something to hit your shin on or trip on. Just hanging out in the middle of the path. All right, down there's a river, so I don't know. I think the Funk Bike Trail goes by there, but I don't think this trail does. So I'm gonna do some zooming in on that and see what we can get. All right, we're back to the pavilion area and the roadway, and right out there is the parking lot. So that was Duff Park, part 1. There will be a part 2 and 3. One will be on the Funk Bikeway down there, and then the other one will be on the remaining trails on the other half of the park that we didn't get to do today. So thanks for watching. See you in the next one.